Our topic is industries in West Bengal. West Bengal is the sixth largest economy in the country. West Bengal Industrial Development Corporation Limited (WBIDC) formed in 1967 under the Companies Act. It's a nodal agencies for the industrial development. Basic objective of this agency is to look after or take care of industrial policies, industries, its problem and prospect related to industries in West Bengal. Those are the important industrial policies in India as well as West Bengal. First one is the industrial policies just after the independence, that is the industrial policies by Industrial Policy Resolution 1948. Second one is the Industrial Policy Resolution in 1956. Then Industrial Policies Statement in 1980. New Industrial Policies in 1991. It's a turning point of industrial development or economic development of West Bengal as well as India. LPG, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. These three pillars of Indian industry as well as the West Bengal and economy of West Bengal and India come to reality after 1991. And then MRTP Act in 2002, monopolistic restricted trade practice. Then says in 2005, a special economic zone, but it started work in 2006. And last year, 2020, or last October, central government announced or modified the Act Special Economic Zone. Okay. Basically, West industrial policies and industries in West Bengal developed through these policies and under the supervision of WBIDC. And it's solely governed and patronized by the government of West Bengal as well as the government of India. Okay. Before going to the name of the industries in West Bengal, there are several phases of industrial development. Those are the first one, or those are the before independent era, then era after independent 1950 to 1977, 1977 to 1993, then 1993 to 2006, 2006 to 2014, 2014 and onward. Before independent, West Bengal is famous for tea estate, jute, cotton textile, and we have a heritage for those industry since very ancient era, very before the independent and colonial era. But our real industrial journey started after independence, and it was started with the journey of heavy industry, that is iron and steel industry, and also the agro-based industry. And I would like to mention one thing: political turmoil and political achievement, political stability, and it's a very important criteria to achieve economic goal as well as the industrial goal. So 1977 was the era of land reform in West Bengal. It's a very important step towards industrialization. And 1977 was the era or journey started by the left front government. So 1977 to 1993, heavy and agro-based industry as well as private and government sector both are going on. Okay. Then come to 1993 and 2006. Here I would like to mention one thing. 1995 was the turning point for the world economy, because World Trade Organization, that is an organization formed instead of GATT. GATT was the agreement. So 1995, new industrialization started in West Bengal. Now come to the point of 2006 to 2014. Last slide, I have already told you that the 2005-6 was the era of SAIS Special Economic Zone for India, and 2006 to 2007 was the turmoil time for the West Bengal and its industrialization. Special case of especially for the SEIS and special economic zone. And after 2014 and 14, West Bengal is achieving towards more industrial growth centered and more special economic zone. Okay. What are the main industries in West Bengal? We are all familiar with this iron and steel industry, jute industry, cotton textile, tea estate, food processing, and tourism. Those are the conventional industry in West Bengal. Now, we recently, last 30 years, we introduced information technology, non-ferrous machinery, non-ferrous metal product, industrial machineries, air condition, automobile, auto components, aircraft, spacecraft, railway transport parts, crane, lift, so on. Medical, scientific instrument, all these things. Okay. Now we have a long history for the jute and cotton textile industry. First one is the agrobase industry, and you know Hooghly and its periphery zone, Hooghly industrial zone, who is famous for that cotton and jute industry. I'm not going details about the Hooghly and its industrial complex because in school level you all learned all these things. So, but I would like to mention one thing. Rista is the first jute industry in India established in 1951. Now come to the tea estate. It's also the agrobase industry and it has also the colonial history established in 1938. Now Kuch Bihar, Jalpaiguri, Darjeeling all are going with the tea estate or commercial tea plantation and tea estate. Now, all over the India, food, all over the West Bengal, food processing industry, especially fish, eggs, meats, vegetables, are preserved throughout the West Bengal, even in block and district level. Now come to the point of tourism. Tourism is a very important service sectors and it poses a great share, but major shares of gross national product. Okay. Now government of West Bengal patronizing for that sea beaches, historical places, hilly areas. The government is taking initiative to create more infrastructure, all those tourist spots to attract more tourists. Now we are last 30 years, the information technology is running with its glorious history. Salt Lake is the main location of this industry. And iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry, a first industry established in Kulti 1987 and still going on. It's a heavy industry after independence. Kulti and Burnpur and Durgapur industrial belt Durgapur industrial belt government provide more support to that industrial belt to pursue the heavy industry. Okay. Then come to the agglomerated zone. If you think to divide the West Bengal into the industrial zone, then it's very straightforward. It's very simple to divide into the three riverine zone. First one is Hooghly riverine zone, that Hooghly industrial belt for cotton and jute and cotton textile. Here I would like to mention one thing. You know, Srirampur is famous for cotton and shari weaving and coloring. Okay, then the Damodar riverine zone, Durgapur, Banpur, Chittoranjan locomotive, and third one is the Holdia. Holdia is the oil refinery. Holdia is connected by the pipeline from the Assam to and Dibrugarh for crude oil. Okay, then Haldi riverine area, Hooghly riverine area, and Damodar riverine area. If you want to segment the West Bengal into the industrial belt zone, okay. Okay. Then Hooghly, I have already told that Hooghly Riverine Belt and Damodar Riverine Belt. That Damodar Riverine Belt is basically for heavy industry, iron and steel. Hooghly Industrial Belt for agrobase industry and Haldi for petrochemical industry. Okay. Then Now the after 2006 information technology and is the era of in the field of industrialization, information technology is dominating. West Bengal State Wide Area Network WBSWAN provides a wide level of connectivity to the district and block level, and West Bengal is the one of the five states of India having such wide connectivity. That net connectivity provides a new industrial dimension in West Bengal. Even in school level, IT literacy program, information technology literacy program in school level has already started with the help of IBM, Wipro, and NEET. Okay, before 2006, uh, all over the India as well as West Bengal, we are familiar with the word of industrial complex. Okay, now the industrial complex, that concept has replaced by the new concept, that is special economic zone policy. The journey of special economic zone policy in India and West Bengal started after 2007. Okay, this special economic zone policy is not only for the industrial policy as well as the provide or flourishing or build up or to create social and economic infrastructure. Okay. Now, two things is very clear for the in the case of industrialization or industries in West Bengal. Now, the industrial complex word is replaced by the concept of CES, that is special economic zone. But industrial zone is known as industrial park. After 2015, West Bengal has developed lots of industrial park. Okay, and after 2014 and 15, West Bengal government developed the operational industrial growth center. The it's a output, it's an outcome of special economic zone. The operational industrial growth center replaced the previous old concept of industrial agglomerated zone, industrial complex zone, industrial linkage zone. Instead of it's developed the growth centers in a large village or the small town, which have potentiality to become the nuclei for the socio-economic development of the surrounding area. The nuclei is the industrial center, and it will provide the economic supports not only the state government, state revenue or national revenue. It also provides supports to the socio-economic development and socio-economic infrastructure like hospital, school, multiplex market, and create job opportunity through the surroundings areas, that is operational industrial growth center. And now go through the main industrial park of West Bengal. Industrial park developed up to 2014. Okay, now West Bengal has 18 industrial park at Bankura, Plasto Steel Park at Borjora, Bardhaman, Howrah, Sharoda, কি শুদ্ধ রস ফুড পার্ক, হাওড়া, কলকাতা, 24 পরগনা, পশ্চিম মেদিনীপুর, পূর্ব মেদিনীপুর, পুরুলিয়া, so on. You have to list 18 name of industrial park of West Bengal. It's cover almost all the district of southern part and eastern part, but not in northern part or North Bengal. Looks Bankura, Bardhaman, Howrah, 24 Pargona, 24 Pargonas, Purulia, Nadia, so on. Okay. Now come to the now come to the industrial growth center. Industrial growth center developed after 2014. West Bengal, there are 18 industrial growth center or says. Those are in Coach Bihar. Now the journey started in North Bengal too. Coach Bihar, Dabgram, Raiganj, রায়নগর, দাবনগর, মালদা, বোলপুর, বিষ্ণুপুর, খড়গপুর, কল্যাণী, উলুবেড়িয়া, হলদিয়া, ফলতা, all these things. Those are also known as SEZ. Okay. Now come to the Monikanchon Jewelry Park at Salt Lake. It's for the gems and jewelry. Okay. This is says in West Bengal, or you can go growth center of West Bengal. It's for jewelry in Salt Lake, Monikanchon Jewelry Park. Okay. Then Special Electronic Zone Salt Lake Complex. It's for the IT sector and IT related industry. Then Toy Park in West Bengal, Salt Lake. Then Foundry Park for the located in Howrah Dumjur. Okay, and then a special economic zone Kolkata Leather Park, KLC, Kolkata Leather Park. It's for the leather related product and leather related activities. Okay, then food park near Dankuni, Hooghly. Those are the special economic zone. And all this information collected by the state government industrial profile West Bengal 2018-19. Those are the name of industrial park. Those are the name of industrial park. 18 industrial park in West Bengal, developed before 2014 and still going on. And those are the result of SEZ or special economic zone, but called in the name of industrial growth center. These 18 are the growth center, and others says are the special economic zone at Falta. Then Monikanchon Jewelry Park at Salt Lake for gems and jewelry. Falta for IT hubs. Okay. Then special economic zone Salt Lake Electronic Complex. Then Toy Park at Salt Lake, Foundry Park for hardware. Special economic zone Kolkata Leather Complex. Those are the main industry in West Bengal as a industrial growth center and as a industrial park going on. Thank you for patience hearing. Okay, I would like to mention one thing, that this is the timeline of the industrial policies of reform in India as well as West Bengal. So thank you.